Time now to get to the starting lineup, starting with the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, starting with Alexis Zenner, the junior guard, 5'8", and then to Kayla Givens, the junior guard as well, 6 foot. And moving on to Ashley Hanley, the junior guard forward, 5'8". Moving on then to number 33, Aaliyah McMillan, the 6-foot junior forward and slash guard as well. And then to Bristol Rochelle. She's a center, 5'11" junior for this Chippewa Falls team. So a lot of juniors on the floor for the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Starting now for the Hudson Raiders to Sophia Jones, the sophomore guard at 5'6". Then to Melanie Carley, the senior 5'9" guard and forward for the Raiders. Annika Lewis, the senior 5'9" forward. Lauren Stolzman, the junior 5'6" guard. And Audrey Hatfield, the 6'2" sophomore forward for the Hudson Raiders. It's the Raiders and the Cardinals as you're watching here on HudsonBroadcast.com, powered by MSBN. You can also follow us on Twitter at Hudson Broadcast. Everything that's going on with Hudson Athletics. Both teams 1 and 2 coming into tonight's contest. For Chippewa Falls, they are coming off a win back on Tuesday night against Eau Claire North, 75-47. For the Hudson Raiders, they're coming off a loss to Eau Claire Memorial back on Tuesday night, 47-41. It's time now for tip-off. As Hatfield and McMillan will meet at half court. Good crowd on hand here tonight at Hudson High School as we are underway, and it'll be in favor of the Raiders. So give it off to Stolzman. Pass right over to Sophia Jonas. Gets it up to the top of the key, up to Lewis. So the Raiders will look to work things around on offense as the three-pointer up right. That is no good, up by Sophia Jonas. Rebound taken there by the Cardinals as they will quickly work onto the inside, and it is good by Aaliyah McMillan. Quick fast break points, 2-0 lead for the Cardinals, 17:32 remaining in this first half. Quick pause in play here. Some extra basketballs on the court. It's not working well in transition there, John, for the Raider defense. So Raiders. Jonas will come up and feed it left over to Melanie Carley. Get it left side over to Lewis. Lewis over to Stolzman. As Stolzman gets it stolen away by the Cardinal defense. And that is by Givens. Givens will work it inside and look to get it back on top. Gets it over to McMillan. McMillan, the leading scorer for the Cardinals. McMillan left, drives left side. Fakes the shot. Feeds it back out. Gets it to Rochelle. Rochelle back to McMillan. The whistle called. And that is going to go against the Raider defense.
Couple turnovers forced here early by the Cardinals and up to an early 2-0 lead. Of course, reminder, there is no shot clock in high school basketball.
Foul is going to go against Melanie Carley. That's her first, team first. 16:48 and counting here, first half. 2-0 lead for Chippewa Falls. Feed inside to Melanie Carley. Puts up the shot. That's off the mark. And a foul is called. And it's going to go against Chippewa Falls. It'll be Hudson basketball. Foul's going to go against Rochelle. That's her first team foul. To go against Chippewa Falls. And yeah, like you said, John, a couple of turnovers by the Raiders here early on. A three-pointer has been put up, but nothing really has worked so far since. They've liked to work around the perimeter so far. The Cardinal defense hasn't allowed much on the inside as they're able to work it in there. Almost gets it stolen away. As Hatfield's able to pick it up, working on the inside. Shot goes up. That is no good. Rebound taken by Rochelle. Another rebound there for the Cardinal defense. And now they'll work it around the perimeter. 16:05 remaining first period. 2-0 as three-pointer top of the key. That is no good. Rebound taken by the Raiders. Hatfield is able to get it. Three-pointer now left for Hudson. That is no good by Jonas. Nice save there by Hatfield, and the possession will continue for Hudson. Stolzman feeds it right to Carly. Carly up top to Jonas. Jonas goes in, puts up the shot. That is no good. A rebound taken by Rochelle. Still a 2-0 lead for Chippewa Falls. Three-pointer left. That is good by McMillan. 5-0 lead for Chippewa Falls, and all 5 points made by Aaliyah McMillan. 15-19 remaining in the first half. A slow start here for Hudson. Chippewa Falls has made it difficult so far defensively for the Hudson Raiders. They've had to make them work from the perimeter. Nice pass there and a good open look, but that's not able to fall there for Annika Lewis. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay Hudson basketball. Good defense there for Ashley Hanley for the Cardinal defense.
Lewis had a nice look, just couldn't get it to drop here. Hudson trying to get on the board.
They've had a couple of good looks, but not able to fall so far. 14:59 here, first half. 5-0 lead for the Cardinals. So the Raiders looking to get on the board. Three-pointer top of the key. That is no good. The shot there by Stolzman. The ball will go out of bounds, and it'll stay Hudson basketball. We'll get a whistle as well. It is a foul against Chippewa Falls. That is their second team foul, and the second as well on Bristol Rochelle. As Rochelle will go to the bench. 5-0 lead for Chippewa Falls. The inbounds pass will come in to Stolzman. Stolzman works it left. It's over to Jonas. Jonas up top to Melanie Carly. Drives in, puts up the shot. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound taken by the Cardinals. Quickly trying to get fast break points. Shot is good. And the foul is called. A great shot there made by Kaylin Givens. Gets her first 2 points of the night, and she will go to the line for one.
Tremendous start for the Cardinals. They're up 7-0, looking to go to the charity stripe and increase it to 8. And Hudson's just not able. They call a good timeout there to recenter themselves.
Foul is called on Livy Boyley. That's her second team foul as Boyley coming in for the first time of the night. 7-0 lead for Chippewa Falls here in the early part. And yeah, just really rough going for Hudson so far. They've had the Cardinal defense has made it difficult for Hudson to get some open looks, some good shots off. They've had a couple of good looks, not able to fall so far. And the Cardinals have had some good opportunities in transition to get some points as well.
Well, they have. They've had good floor spacing, good ball movement. They've been able to drain a few shots here, and they're, anytime you go on the road and you can get up, double digits early here, I mean, that's a benefit. I think for Hudson, you just got to kind of calm down. I think it was a good timeout. Just say, hey, we can play better than this and try to get back onto it.
Raiders coached by Jessica Carney. For Chippewa Falls by Becca Bustle. A 60-second timeout as teams now taking the court. Chippewa Falls lead by a score 7-0, 14:35 remaining in the first half. As Kayla Givens will go to the line for one to try to make it an 8-point lead here early on. Student section for the Raiders making their presence felt, and the free throw is good by Givens. 8-0 lead for the Cardinals. Scarley will take it up for the Raiders. Try to feed it on the inside, a good pass, but good pressure as well, and it's stolen away by the Cardinals. Quickly feed it up. Alexis Zenner, and feed it up now to Maria Friedel. Good defense there for the Raiders by Melanie Carly, trying to get the shot up for the Cardinals. And a quick three right side as they'll work it down, and finally a shot will fall. This time it's by Lauren Stolzman. She's put up a few threes tonight. Finally gets one to fall, and the Raiders are on the board with 13:50 remaining first half.
They needed that one. Pushed it in transition coming off that rebound and cut the lead significantly to 5.
8-3 Chippewa Falls. McMillan thought about 3 left, and now passes left. Three-pointer up. That is no good by Friedel, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Raider basketball. Good defensive possession there for Hudson. They needed to get a stop. They got one the time before, and this time they get back-to-back stops. The offense getting called on the floor by Sophia Jonas, the point guard. So feed it around, trying to find something in there as a foul will be called, and it looks like that one's going to be on Ashley Hanley. The blocking foul. That would be her first foul of the night. Looks to be the third team foul. 3 team fouls for Chippewa Falls, 2 team fouls for Hudson. Inbounds pass comes in on the right side, and it's given away. Lost her balance was Sophia Jonas. A good defensive possession there for Chippewa Falls. They'll quickly work it down. Three-pointer left, that's no good. Fight for the rebound, it goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Hudson. It'll stay Cardinal basketball. 13:02 remaining first half, 8-3 Chippewa Falls.
This the first of 19 games we're going to do for the Hudson Raiders in regular season. Then we hit into postseason in late February, early March.
Inbounds pass comes in. Three-pointer quickly goes up. That's off the glass, no good. And a nice rebound there for the Cardinals as the possession will continue. Quick jumper goes up, no good. The shot there by Alexis Zenner, no good. Rebound taken by the Raiders. Quickly work it down to the offensive zone. That's right, Stolzman for 3. A hit one just earlier. That one's no good. And gets the rebound is Sophia Jonas, but gave it away right away to the Cardinals. And a wide open jumper pulls it up inside. That's no good. But McMillan gets the rebound. Three-pointer right. That gets blocked. But the rebound then after, and it's good. Give the points there to Kaylin Givens. Givens now with 5 points, and the Cardinals now lead by a score of 10-3. 12-10 and counting here first half. Giving off to Stolzman right. She's launched mostly three-pointers so far tonight. So give it now. Baseline jumper right. That is no good from Audrey Hatfield. So quickly work it down in transition again. Had a 2-on-1, but gave it away on trying to get the bounce pass. And Hatfield able to pick it up. The Raiders go back on offense. Hatfield near the top. 11:40 and counting here first half, and it's stolen away from her. The Cardinals working it back. Trying to get down, quick points, and they'll get it. Kayla Givens now with 7 points, and it's a 12-3 Chippewa Falls lead. 11:20 and counting here first half. Layup attempt no good, but able to get her own rebound. Shot is no good. Foul is called. Good attempt there by Olivia Boyley. For the Hudson Raiders, she'll go to the line for 2. 5th team foul on the Cardinals. As that'll go against Ashley Hanley. That is her 2nd foul on the night. First free throw is up, and that is good. First free throw attempt of the night for the Hudson Raiders. And the second one falls as well. So 11-11 remaining first half. Chippewa Falls leads 12-5. Cardinals trying to work on the inside. Gets deflected off a leg, and the Raiders able to pick it up. Stolzman works it on the inside. Gets fouled. That one's going to go against Alicia Palms, the junior guard. Looks like that will be her first foul of the night. Bounce pass comes in. Nice open jumper there. That one's not able to follow, though. And a good shot there by Annika Lewis, but doesn't fall. Rebound taken by the Cardinals. Working left, trying to get on the inside. Shot is no good. Foul is called. That's going to be the third team foul on the Hudson Raiders.
Well, basketball is a game of runs and momentum swings, and even though Hudson is behind, they had a good momentum run there, but Chippewa Falls is right back at them, looking to pump this lead up to 8.
Livy Boyley there, called for the foul, her second of the night. As the first free throw is good by Alexis Zenner. First point of the night for her. Boyley will come off. Got to make it a 9-point game. Second free throw is up, and it is good. So Zenner 2 for 2 at the line. 10:40 and counting here, first period. 14-5 lead for Chippewa Falls, and a quick steal on the other end. And the layup attempt is no good by Alicia Palms, and the Raiders able to get a quick rebound and get it down to the other end. Three-pointer right side, that is good.
Boy, they needed that one.
Stolzman, her second three of the night, 6 points for her, makes it a 14-8 ball game. The two shots by her have been the difference so far for the Raider offense. Chippewa Falls trying to get the bounce pass on the inside, goes out of bounds. And another defensive stop for the Raiders. And it'll be their basketball. 10:03 remaining first half. 14-8 lead for Chippewa Falls. And yeah, like you said, John, a lot of different runs and momentum swings, and not a lot of shots have fallen so far for the Raiders, but they've kept this game close so far.
And keep in mind for both teams, we're only in Game 4 of a 22-23 game season, and
there's going to be a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, there is.
Nice shot there coming from Annika Lewis. Gets her first 2 points, makes it a 4-point ball game. 9:45 remaining first half, 14-10. So now the Cardinal lead only down to 4. They'll try and slow the pace down offensively. So working around the perimeter. And ball gets tipped, goes out of bounds. And they're going to say last touched by Hudson. So it'll stay Chippewa Falls basketball. So the inbounds pass will come in from Alicia Palms. Able to feed it in. It's over to Kaylin Givens. Givens up near top. Nice drive in, but not able to finish. Rebound taken by Grace O'Brien, who just checked in moments ago. To get it left over to Sophia Jonas. Puts up the hook shot. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Leah Schindler for Chippewa Falls. So the 4-point lead remains. Pass on the inside. Gets it to Schindler. Schindler passes back out. Good defense on the inside for the Raiders. Raiders have gotten beat a few times on the inside, especially when McMillan was in. McMillan hit a couple of three-pointers early on in this game. But McMillan can beat him on the inside, but a beautiful jumper there made by Kaylin Givens. She's having a heck of a first half so far, and now up to a 6-point lead for Chippewa Falls, 16-10, 8:25 and counting here first half.
Pulled up very well from the top of the key and just drained it. She definitely has some talent.
Foul called, 16 foul on Chippewa Falls. So it looks like Hatfield will check back into the game as the foul was called on Kaylee Johnson, the junior forward for Chippewa Falls. And 16 fouls on Chippewa Falls, 3 on the Hudson Raiders. Three-pointer left side. That one's off the mark. No good by Sophia Jonas. Another foul called. This time it'll be on Hudson, on Annika Lewis, her first. Little push there after the rebound. So 8-10 and counting first half. 16-10 lead for Chippewa Falls. Tight defense on the perimeter for the Raiders. Trying to drive in, feed it off left. On the inside, they'll get it off to McMillan. McMillan trying to drive in. Some contact there, and a foul is called. And that'll be the 5th team foul on the Raiders. Clock will stop at 7:44 remaining. Checking in will be Melanie Carley for Hudson. Coming out is Sophia Jonas. Grace Johnson was called on the foul. That was her first. Inbounds pass comes right in near the rim. Shot goes up. It is no good. Johnson able to make the rebound for Hudson. Quickly feed it down and across. 7.5 remaining first half. Feed it inside to Johnson. Has some space. Feeds it out. Good pass. We're not able to find enough room to maybe take a shot this time up to the top. Good fake, but loses handle of the basketball. It's picked up by the Cardinals. Quick fast break and able to get the shot up, but off the rim, no good. Wide open layup, no good. Raiders get the rebound, but they turn it over on the other end. And that's the early parts of the season where you see the mistakes where you just kind of, as a coach, got to tell the players to just slow things down a little bit. 7:08 remaining, first half, 16-10 lead for Chippewa Falls. And that was an opportune moment for Hudson to maybe put 2 more, maybe 3 points on the board. Missed wide open layup, 3-pointer left by McMillan. Nothing but net there for McMillan. Second 3 of the night for her, and it's up to a 9-point lead for Chippewa Falls. 19-10 lead. So Stolzman has made 2 threes for the Raiders, and McMillan has drained 2 threes for the Cardinals. Pass right, trying to drive in. Off-kilter shot, but not able to make it. The rebound taken by the Cardinals. Alexis Zenner takes it up, gets it over to McMillan left. Millen still trying to work on Johnson, trying to get the pass on the inside. It's on the ground, picked up by Hatfield as we're now moving under 6 minutes remaining here in the first period. 19-10 lead for Chippewa Falls. Pass on the left baseline, and it's stolen away. Great steal there by Kaylin Givens. She's done a great job offensively and defensively, and an easy pass there and score for Leah McMillan.
For the first time tonight, the Cardinals go up double digits.
21-10 lead, 5:36 and counting. Givens and McMillan been tremendous so far tonight for the Cardinals. McMillan on the season averaging just over 15.5, and the 3 up by Stoll's been no good. Johnson gets the offensive board. Her shot is up and no good, and the Cardinals not able to get the rebound as Hatfield gets the shot up. That's no good, and this time taken away by the Cardinals. And a timeout will be called by Chippewa Falls. 5:11 remaining in the first half. It's the Cardinals over the Raiders, leading by a score of 21-10. So far, you know, the offensive show by McMillan and Givens has been impressive so far. And as I was saying, McMillan on the season averaging just over 15.5. So far in the young season, Givens with just under 14.5, and you can see it so far on their offensive performance so far tonight, John.
Well, the Cardinals are creating turnovers, are pushing it in transition, hitting their shots. Good floor spacing, good passing. I mean, Hudson missed a lot of open looks early on, made a run at him, closed the gap to 4 or 5 there, but now Chippewa Falls is on a run here, and you know, hopefully Hudson can close the gap to single digits going into halftime there, but only 10 points on the board with 5:11 to go here in the first half. And you know, if you get those back-to-back threes, you know, maybe coming off a steal, you can cut a double-digit deficit in half pretty quickly.
They already have unofficially Aaliyah McMillan with 10 points so far tonight, Kaylin Givens with 9, and Alexis Zenner with 2 for Chippewa Falls. On the other side for the Hudson Raiders, Annika Lewis with 2, Lauren Stolzman with 6, and Livy Boyley with 2 points as well. 5:11 remaining first half. Chippewa Falls 21, Hudson Raiders with 10. And Hudson cut it to a 14-10 lead. That's as close as they've gotten it so far. As we want to thank you again for joining us tonight here on HudsonBroadcast.com. I'm Cody Ortner. Alongside me, John Wecken. Here at Hudson High School for girls basketball action. Both teams 1-2 on the young season. This ball on the ground. Be picked up by Ashley Handley. Trying to work it on the inside. A great job. And a great block there by Hatfield. Raiders trying to get something quick. They'll slow things down and feed it out top. We've seen a few instances offensively where the Raiders have just tried to rush things, and they didn't there. It's a nice shot there by Audrey Hatfield. Gets her first 2 points of the night, makes it 21-12. They try to rush some shots so far tonight, and the Cardinal defense has made them put up shots they haven't wanted to. They've tried to drive in, try to put up some outside shots that they probably really shouldn't have to try and put up, as Hatfield gets another block and some defensive stops so far here, but the Cardinals able to get it right back after the block by Hatfield. Trying to drive left. Hatfield not able to get the block there, and the shot is good by Kaylee Johnson. Gets her first 2 points of the night. And as I was saying, the Cardinal defense making it difficult for the Raiders to get open shots on the night. Trying to drive in, and a nice pass there to Hatfield, and suddenly Hatfield with 4 points makes it 23-14, 3:20 and counting. Here to go in the first half.
With back-to-back very successful low block entry passes to Hatfield and cashed in on both. She has a height advantage down there in the low block.
Yes, she does. Hatfield 6'2". As the jumper there falls short from Kaylin Givens. Hatfield gets the rebound, quickly trying to work it down, but the pass goes far. And Melanie Carley just not expecting it there on the left side. It goes out of bounds. Another turnover by the Hudson Raiders. 2:57 remaining first half. You know, you'll make the comment during the football season, you'll see a lot of offsides and kind of those ticky-tacky penalties. And in basketball, in the early part, you'll see a lot of passes that'll go by some players, and a lot of those fouls that are ticky-tacky early on, as the missed shot there. Has a nice job keeping the dribble after the rebound there by Grace O'Brien. So Raiders go on the offensive end, trailing 23-14. Pass right to Hatfield. Looking around for the open pass, gets it to Sophia James. Drive in right, shot no good by O'Brien, not able to get the rebound. Cardinals take it, quickly work it down, 2:15 and counting. Millen feeds it in. Gets it into Rochelle. Rochelle gets denied, but the Cardinals get it right back. McMillan tries to work on Hatfield again, puts the shot up, no good. Hatfield gets the rebound. Raiders trying to go fast. Working on the inside, and they're going to call the foul, and that's going to be 2 shots. A good drive there by Melanie Carley. A blocking foul there, 17 foul on Chippewa Falls. Foul to go against Kaylin Gibbons. That is just her first. So 2 shots for Melanie Carley. First one up, that is no good. First miss of the night for either team at the charity stripe.
And when you're down by 9, it suffices to say you're trying to cut into a lead. You've had a hard time getting them to drop. You got to knock back those free throws.
Ashley Hanley will check into the game for Chippewa Falls, and for Alicia Palms as the second one off the right side. That is no good. So the score stays at 23-14, 1:15 counting remaining in the first half. The lead for the Cardinals. Nice pass on the left side, but shot is no good from Zenner. Raiders work it up fast. And a foul is called. That's going to be an offensive foul. Just too much of the body there, just going too fast there for Carley.
excellent baseline defense on Hudson to force the turnover nonetheless, but then they ended up turning it right back over on an offensive charge.
That's Carly's second foul on the night. 6th foul. So 125 and counting here first half. Quick jumper from the free throw line. That is no good. It looks like it might have had some contact on the shot. Rebound by Hatfield. Quickly left. Stolzman jumper. That one off the rim. No good. But a great rebound there by O'Brien. Shot is no good, but a foul is called. Grace O'Brien, for the short time she's been in, she's been making a good impact. She doesn't have any points yet, but she's been making those plays that don't go on the stat sheet.
Well, and Hudson needs to do better on offensive boards for second and third chances, and Chippewa Falls has been cleaning up the glass so far here in the first half.
See if O'Brien can get on the board with points and not able to make the free throw there. It's the 19th foul on Chippewa Falls there.
Hudson really struggling from the free throw line here.
One more team foul. Chippewa Falls, and Hudson will be in the double bonus the rest of the way with 1:08 here in the first half. And second free throw, that is no good. 105 and counting, still 23-14 Chippewa Falls. Working around the perimeter. So we'll now go under a minute. Getting left to Zenner. Clock down to 45. As Raiders trying to make a good stop here. Shot is up. That's off the front of the rim. No good, but a big rebound taken by Hanley. Quick shot up by Hanley. Left side three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken by the Cardinals. 33 seconds and counting. Palms has it left. Three-pointer up left side. That is good. Alexis Zenner with her first three of the night makes it now 26-14. Now under 20 seconds here before halftime.
You can't give this Cardinals team 3-4 opportunities to score on an offensive possession. They have to do a better job rebounding.
Quickly, three-pointer to try and answer. Left side, just off the front of the rim. No good by Sophia Jonas. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Cardinal basketball with 6.1 seconds remaining here in the first half. And yeah, Hatfield has done a great job getting some offensive rebounds, but they boxed her out really well. And they were throwing about three girls trying to get those rebounds for the Cardinals there, and they executed that very, very well.
Chippewa Falls passes the ball well, too. They
do.
Their floor spacing, particularly early in the year, only game 4. And that's something you got to work on, practice on, balancing out the floor.
So 6 seconds remaining, first half, 26-14 lead. Chippewa Falls trying to get one more shot off. From the right side, ball is off in time, but the shot does not fall. And a 26-14 lead for the Cardinals over the Hudson Raiders, as you're watching here on HudsonBroadcast.com, powered by MSPN. We'll take a quick pause, go over the first half stats. I want to thank you for joining us again here tonight. We'll take a quick break.
Seems like just yesterday we were doing football in August, and it was hot, and football season's long gone. The state champions have been crowned, and now here we are into basketball. We had girls hockey last night. Unfortunately, the Raiders went down with the loss, but two very good hockey programs that Hudson has this year.
Just did a football game on Saturday. Hard to believe I'm on the hardwood already. Here we go, second half, 26-14 lead as McMillan gets the scoring going already for the Cardinals. Now leaded by 14, 28-14. 17:40 remaining in our contest tonight here from Hudson, and a turnover quickly by the Cardinals. Great job on the floor there by Alexis Zenner. Zenner had 5 points in that first half offensively, but getting things job defensively there. McMillan will get it right over to Friedel. McMillan has been good as advertised, and a great pass there, and a good job on defense helping out. Hatfield was a little late over there, but a good job filling. On the inside was Stolzman, and able to break that play up and get it out of bounds. It'll stay Cardinal basketball, but saving 2 points at least there. Rebound there taken by McMillan. She'll try and maybe put up a three, but they'll pass it on the inside. Nice pass left side, and that shot will fall this time from Friedel.
You got it. If you're the Raiders, you got to rebound better than that. You know, we saw that in the first half. 2, 3, sometimes four chances on an offensive possession. It's not going to get it done.
The one positive thing that the Raiders did do in the first half was a lot of they got to draw a lot of fouls on Chippewa Falls. There was 9 team fouls on the Cardinals in that first half. 30-14 lead as that shot did fall. The Cardinals working around, 3-pointer up. That is no good from the top, and the Cardinals almost getting the rebound, trying to save it from going out of bounds, and it'll stay Cardinal ball. But on the left baseline, nice maneuver there and able to get the shot going. Kalen Givens.
The Cardinals are just out hustling the Raiders right now. You can just see it.
So Givens gets 2 more points, and it's now 32-14, and another slow start to a half for the Hudson Raiders as the Cardinals starting hot again. Look to a 3-pointer left there. 15:56 remaining in our contest. 32-14. Let's give it off left to Lewis. Lewis drives left baseline, and McMillan, a great defensive play, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay Raider basketball.
That's how you guard the baseline. You use the baseline out of bounds as your other defender, and you force your opponent out.
McMillan has used that to her advantage a few times in that first half. Play to resume. Raiders trying to get their first points here of the second half. Let's get it off to Stolzman and out left. Trying to get it to Hatfield, and McMillan bats it away and steals it herself and gets it stolen away from her. And a great play there by Carly. Carly feeds it right to Stolzman. Stolzman puts it on the ground, but able to keep her dribble. Feeds it left. Trying to drive in is Carly. And a foul will be called, and that's going to be the first team foul of the second half on Chippewa Falls.
This is a very dangerous situation. We got a lot of basketball to go, but Hudson's down 18 points, and they got to have some stops. They got to get some boards, knock back some threes, and cut into this lead before the game gets away from them.
Foul is on Alexis Zenner. That is her first team foul on the Cardinals. And yeah, the offense stagnant to start both halves tonight as the jumper is going to fall short. There from Stolzman. Rebound taken by McMillan. Quickly working it down. Fast break points. And that's not going to get much easier than that there for Alexis Zenner. 2 more points for her. And it's now 34-14. Chippewa Falls with 14:53 remaining.
Cardinals pushing in transition very successfully, coming off rebounds and steals, and now up to a 20-point lead.
And there's going to be a foul called underneath the hoop. It looks to be on McMillan. So second team foul. Looked to be maybe a jump ball called, but it's going to go against McMillan before that happened. McMillan trying to plead her case. So first foul on her, second team foul on the Cardinals. 14:50 remaining, 20-point lead for Chippewa Falls. Hudson basketball, nice pass left. Foot is just inside the line. Shot is no good. Good rebound, but that's not going to fall. Hatfield gets the rebound. That doesn't fall either. Hatfield gets the rebound, and a foul is called. And that one's going to go against Hudson. First team foul on them here in the second half. It's going to go against Audrey Hatfield, her first of the night. Cardinals looking good offensively. That shot goes up, but no good there from Caitlin Givens. Givens with 9 points in that first half as the Raiders back on the offensive end. Good shot up, no good. Hatfield rebound, it's good. And a foul is called as Hatfield now with 6 points, opportunity for 7. Try to cut down on this lead somewhat. Trailing 34-16, 14:09 remaining. Alicia Palms will check in for the Cardinals. Coming for Kaylin Givens. That foul was on Givens. That is her third team foul. Free throw is no good, but a great rebound there by Grace O'Brien. Hatfield's shot is up, no good. And O'Brien not able to get the board again. The Cardinals will bring it up.
Missed opportunity there coming off that free throw miss.
The ball goes out of bounds there on the offensive end for the Cardinals, and they'll turn it over there. Not too many times they have turned over the ball themselves. Nope. Give it to the Raiders.
They've been very efficient.
They have been very efficient, moving the ball around very well. Tight defense near the top of the key. So get it up top over to Annika Lewis and feeding it on the inside. Good spin around and a great shot up there by Melanie Carley. She'll get 2 points there, makes it 34-18.
Now the Raiders got to have a couple stops.
They got one on the last possession with a turnover, but they need some more answers than that. 13-15 counting, three-pointer top of the key. That's going to fall short. McMillan tries to save it, but she touched it while being out of bounds. And another stop there for the Raiders, 13-13.
Well, you know the Raiders find themselves in a pretty big hole here. You know, as I said before, you knock back a couple threes, you have some stops, you know, you can make a run here.
Livy Boyley checked in a little bit ago. She'll take it up. Feeds it right to Lewis. Working around the perimeter. Raiders trailing 34-18, second half.
Got Hatfield at the top of the key here.
She'll work all parts of the floor. Yeah. As the shot is up, foul is called. It does not fall. And the shot there by Melanie Carley as she will go to the line. Fourth team foul on the Cardinals as that is on Bristol Rochelle. That is her third team. That is her third foul, fourth team foul. And like I said a little bit ago, the one thing the Raiders have done is put Chippewa Falls into foul trouble.
And the Raiders got to shoot better from the free throw line. They didn't. They were 33% in the first half.
Free throw up, that's no good. For Carley, she is 0 for 3 now at the free throw line as Grace Johnson will check back in. Coming in for Lauren Stolzman. Annika Lewis will come out as well. And yeah, you can get to the line as many times as you want, but you got to make those as the second one doesn't fall either. 0 for 4 at the line for Melanie Carley. Score stays 34-18, 12:45 remaining. Wide open shot left side, nothing but net there for Alexis Zenner. Zenner having a nice second half, and it's now 36-18.
These Cardinals got several players that can really shoot.
Yes, they do. And we talked about Givens and McMillan at halftime, and they had a good first half, but other players are starting to contribute here in the second half. It's a nice pass in the inside to Hatfield. She gets it to fall. She now has 8 points. Actually, correct that. Yes, she does have 8 points. It's now 36-20.
That low block entry pass, she has the leverage, she has the size. They did that a couple times successfully in the first half. That's one of the few offensive plays that's consistently worked.
Timeout called by Chippewa Falls, 12-12 remaining. It is a 60-second timeout, 36-20 lead for Chippewa Falls. And yeah, like you said, Hatfield does have the size advantage. She is 6'2", and nobody on Chippewa Falls is taller than 6 foot. And, you know, there's been a few times McMillan has been trying to guard her. She's had some success against Hatfield, but for the most part, Hatfield has had some good success on the inside against McMillan.
And if they have the low block entry pass, and if the Cardinals double her, theoretically that opens up somebody on the perimeter if you could kick it back out or have somebody cutting in from the other side. You know, once you establish that you can get points from there, which she clearly has, but it's all about ball movement. You know, it's got to happen quickly. And, you know, down by 16 here, we still got some hope, but time is starting to, you know, be of the essence here in the second half.
And Alexis Zenner has really started to get things going offensively for the Cardinals here in the second half. She had 5 points in the first half, now up to 10 points here as a whole. See if the Raiders can start to claw their way back a little bit more, trailing by 16 with 12-12 remaining in our contest tonight from Hudson High School. Brand new gymnasium here at the high school.
Yeah, pretty nice digs here.
Absolutely. Play to resume. Cardinal basketball as McMillan has it left. Work it around. They've had some success from the perimeter tonight, mainly from McMillan. A couple of shots from Givens as well. So get it left. Shot is up. foul is called, and it looks like that one's going to go against Melanie Carley. It's to be only the second team foul on the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders played a pretty good defense, but the Cardinals passing really well, attacking the basket, pushing it in transition, looking at pushing its lead back up to 20.
So the first free throw is no good by Givens. It's the first free throw missed on the night by the Cardinals. They've only gone to the line a few times. They're only 3 for 4 on the night now with that missed one. Second one, that is no good.
They get the board.
And they get the rebound to McMillan. They'll feed it. Shot is no good, but foul is called, and they'll go right back to the line. As this time will be Alexis Zenner going to the line. So it'll be now the third team foul on the Raiders.
It's pretty simple from what I can see. Chippewa Falls is just out hustling the Raiders right now.
Free throw no good this time by Alexis Zenner. She was 2 for 2, make that now 2 for 3. So at least the Raiders catching some breaks at the free throw line. Second one up, that is good. So they'll extend the lead to 17, 37, 20, 11, 40 and counting here. So get it over to Grace Johnson. Cardinals now working out in that zone defense, and the Raiders having a tough time trying to get it around it. It's time to dribble in, and a foul will be called, and a great drive in there. It looked to be by Melanie Carley, and it was. That'll be the 15th foul on the Cardinals. Foul will be called against Alexis Zenner. That is just her second, with 15 foul on Chippewa Falls. Free throw up, that is good by Carley. First free throw made on the night for Carley. She's now 1 for 5 in the night. Just the third made free throw all night for the Raiders, and make that the fourth made as the score is now 39-22 with 11:14 remaining in the second half. So McMillan will get the inbounds pass in. Raiders need to make some stops defensively. McMillan top of the key, three-pointer up. That one falls in. McMillan again. It's her third three of the night. And the lead back out to 20 points for Chippewa Falls, 42-22, 10:48 and counting, second half. Just too much space at the top of the key. And McMillan's going to take that every time. As a turnover for the Raiders offensively, it's picked up by McMillan. She'll dribble up top and a great pass. Right side, drives up. Too easy there. And that's to Kaylin Givens. So 2 more points for Givens, makes it now 44-22. Pass left, dangerous there, almost stolen away by Hanley. The Raiders having a tough time with the zone defense as Stolzman able to get a quick jumper there.
Nice kind of fade away there with defender not too far off.
Brings it back down to a 20-point lead, but a quick answer there by Maria Friedel. Gives her 4 points in the night, brings it back to a 22-point game, 46-24, 9:45 and counting. Just when the Raiders are able to get some points, Chippewa Falls goes right down the court and answers right back.
We saw that in the first half, and the Raiders, mistakes like that over and back. You can't get any consistent momentum going with turnovers like that, and they've been out-rebounded by Chippewa Falls, and like I said before, just out-hustled. They're having a hard time getting that sustained run they're going to need to get back into this.
Annika Lewis will check in for the Raiders, as well as Livy Boyley. For Grace Johnson and Melanie Carley. Savannah Hinkie getting her first play time of the night for the Cardinals. Quick three, top of the key for Chai, and that is good for Kaylin Givens.
The Cardinals really heating up here in the last 3-4 minutes from the field.
Givens had 9 points in the first half, and that's her first 3 of the night. Sends the lead 49-24. 9:15 and counting here, second half. Trying to get the pass on the inside to Hatfield. That is turned over again by the Raiders as McMillan. Nice pass to Friedel. Shot is no good, but a foul is called. 4th team foul on the Raiders. So Friedel will go to the line and shoot 2. Hatfield will be called for the foul. That's just her second. Friedel at the line. Her first time tonight. First one is up, and it is good.
The Hudson Raider boys won their first game. They beat Hastings 94-68.
Job for them, for the Hudson boys. Second free throw, that is good. So 2 for 2 at the line for Friedel. Makes it now a 51-24 lead for Chippewa Falls. Now under 9 minutes remaining here in the second half. That's right, three-pointer up. That's off the right side of the backboard, but a rebound taken. Shot will fall, and that is by Livy Boyley. It's now 51-26.
Nice
All on the ground, and this time Sophia Jornas getting the turnover. Defensively for the Raiders, three-pointer up, and that one's off the back of the rim, no good, but a rebound then taken by Boyley. Her shot is no good, but she is fouled. 16 foul on Chippewa Falls.
You know, we saw the Radiers put on a tremendous performance at halftime. They took 3rd in the nation in hip-hop and in jazz last March. So they're not only, highly thought of within the state, they were 3rd nationally. So the tremendous job.
Great job indeed. 26 remaining here in the second half, 51-26 lead. So Boyley at the line, 4-2. So the first one is up, and it is good. Boyley is 3 for 3. Second one up by Boyley, that is no good. So she is 3 for 4 and a quick pass down, and that one will fall easily there for Alicia Palms. Palms, her first 2 points of the night, makes it 53-27, 8:14 and counting here second half.
Cardinals have done so well pushing it in transition this game.
Raiders trying to answer offensively. They'll get it to Hatfield into the paint. She'll put it up and in. Hatfield quietly having a good game. Now up to 10 points for her. 53-29 Cardinal lead. Quickly pass left, three-pointer up. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Hatfield gets the rebound. So a stop there for the Raider defense. And now a nice drive from the right side by Boyley. And Boyley now with 5 points makes it 53-31, 7:27 and counting here, second half.
Scoring pace is picked up.
And a nice block there by Hatfield on the other end as Rochelle trying to get a quick shot in. But Hatfield said no way. It'll stay Cardinal ball. Clock will stop at 7:22 remaining. Quick inbounds pass will come in, and a nice drive. Shot will go up. It rolls off the backside of the rim, no good. Rochelle gets the rebound, and her shot no good, and a rebound taken then by Hatfield for the Raiders, and they'll go on the offensive end. So a couple of stops here for the Raiders as they'll go on the offense. Shot no good. Foul is called. 17 foul now on Chippewa Falls, and now the Raiders are in the bonus.
Well, not to sound like a broken record, but when you're down by 22 points, 7:06 to go, you have to knock back every free throw.
Carly's had a tough time at the line tonight. Carly at the line. This time she's able to make it. Third free throw made in the night. 3 of 7 tonight in the charity stripe. Time now for the second one. That one's off the mark. No good. So 7 minutes and counting here, 53-32. Falls in the offensive end, and a good stop by the Raiders, but ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay Cardinal ball, 6:47 remaining. Hatfield has done a good job defensively, just trying to take up space on the inside. Friedel trying to work in, passes right. Nice drive then by Zenner. And Zenner is fouled on the way up. Her shot is no good. Foul is called, 5th team foul on Hudson. Annika Lucas will get charged with the foul. That is her second. Once again, 5th team foul on Hudson. 53-32 lead for Chippewa Falls. The inbounds pass will come in. It's pass into Rochelle, but she'll pass it back out to Friedel. Friedel stops her dribble, trying to get it into Rochelle, and it'll say last touch by her, and it goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Hudson basketball with 6:12 remaining in the second half. The Raiders trailing by 21. Nice pass on the right side. Shot is up, no good, and a good hustle there to get the rebound. The shot up that time, it'll fall. Melanie Carley will get the shot to fall there, makes it now 53-34. Melanie Carley now with 5 points. And a foul will be called there on Sophia Jonas. 16 foul on the Raiders. First one on the night on Jonas. The inbounds pass will come in to Kaylin Givens as Givens will just drive right in on the left side, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound taken by the Raiders, and they'll call a double dribble there, and a turnover again by the Raiders.
I think they had numbers there too. Unfortunately, it was clearly a double dribble.
Yeah. Tough one there. The inbounds pass will come in from Hanley. She'll get it into McMillan. McMillan pump fakes on Hatfield. Quick baseline jumper. That one just off the rim, no good. But a rebound then taken by Friedel. Her shot no good. Rebound then taken by Hatfield. So the Raiders get it back. Working on the offensive end. Pass all the way across. Get it back out. Trying to work things around the perimeter. And now a whistle will be called, and it's going to be on the offensive end. So 17 foul on the Raiders, 5:12 remaining. It's going to go against Audrey Hatfield.
You want to be patient, passing it around the perimeter, but when you're down by 19 with 5:12 to go, somebody has to just step forward and try to pop one.
So both teams with 17 fouls. Chippewa Falls leads 53-34 as McMillan brings it up. Feeds on the inside, gets it to Zenner. Zenner spins around with a beautiful shot there. She just continues to impress here in the second half. Puts the lead now to 55-34, under 5 minutes remaining.
This Cardinal team doesn't look like a team that is 1-2.
I think they've had a pretty tough schedule to start the year, and a nice shot there will fall by Melanie Carley, up to 7 points for her. They started the year facing La Crosse Aquinas, a team that's down in Green Bay quite often. On Alaska, another team down there that's pretty good, as a three-pointer up by McMillan. That is no good. So another foul will be called. This time it is against the Raiders, so they are up now to 8 team fouls. It's going to go against Melanie Carley. That's her 4th, so one more, and she will be out of the contest.
She's had a good second half, too.
She has. It was a rough start for her from the free throw line, starting 0 for 4. she's picked it up. She's had some good offensive rebounds, some good defensive rebounds, as we have a discussion from the officials here to see what's going to happen here after the call. Both teams are in the bonus. Hudson with 18 fouls, Chippewa Falls with 17 fouls. And it looks like Chippewa Falls will be shooting a 1-and-1. No, maybe we're going to have an inbounds pass. So it will be an inbounds pass. It'll be Cardinal basketball, 4:24 remaining, second half. So it'll come into Givens. Givens and a nice pass to McMillan. Man. Puts it right sweet off there of the backboard.
The Cardinals really passing well. Yeah, I mean, especially early in the year here.
Extending the lead, 57-36. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Cardinal basketball. And it looks like the official from the other side maybe going to change the call. He will. And it's going to stay Hudson basketball. Savannah Hinkie checking in again for Chippewa Falls for the second time tonight. 4:08 remaining second half.
Cardinals really defensing that low entry block pass to Hatfield.
Stoltzman will check into the game as well for Hudson. The inbounds pass will come in. They'll get it into Carly. Trying to fit it on the inside of Hatfield. It's tipped away and taken by McMillan for the Cardinals. Under 4 minutes now to play. McMillan, quick jumper there. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's taken by Hatfield. So the Raiders get a defensive stop. They're trailing 57-36. And really for the Cardinals, just trying to run the clock out and come away with a win and go to 2-2. Stoltzman, nice move there along the baseline, and she'll get 2 points there.
One of the best moves I've seen all night.
Stoltzman now with 10 points. It's 57-38. McMillan, wide open three left side. That one falls off the front side of the rim, no good. Hatfield with the rebound, throws it away, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders, and that's going to stay on this end. It'll be Cardinal basketball. It's kind of one of those plays where you're just trying to keep it in bounds, and hopefully your teammate is right there. Those plays haven't gone the way of the Hudson Raiders tonight. Quick three-pointer up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. And a foul will be called. Then it looks like that's going to be over the back. It's going to go against Chippewa Falls. 8th team foul. So the foul is on Kaylin Givens. That is her 4th on the night. So Melanie Carley will go to the line for the 1-and-1. And the one is up off the rim, no good, but she's able to get the rebound, and that one doesn't fall either, and McMillan gets the rebound.
Tale of the night for the Hudson Raiders right there.
Especially tough for Melanie Carley as Cardinals on the offensive end. Fake three-pointer, drives in now, and the shot is fouled. The first 2 points of the night for Savannah Hinkie, the sophomore guard for the Cardinals. It's now 59-38, Chippewa Falls, 2:43 and counting here second half.
That net did not move on that shot.
No, it did not. And stolen away by McMillan, and just kind of an errant pass there, and she'll get the shot to fall, and a foul as well. So McMillan gets 2 more points, will go to the line for possibly 1 more. 61-38 now for the Cardinals. Annika Lewis will check in, as well as Grace Johnson in for the Raiders. Hatfield will come out, as well as Melanie Carley. The 9th team foul on the Raiders, as it was on Sophia Jonas, her 2nd. Kaylee Johnson checking in for Chippewa Falls, in for Maria Friedel.
Looks like the Cardinals trying to empty the bench here a little bit in the closing 2.5 minutes.
Some of the underclassmen in. Free throw up by McMillan. That is good. First time she has been to the line tonight. So the lead now for the Cardinals up to 62-38. 2:22 remaining, and it'll be over the back. Good defense there by Chippewa Falls. McMillan as well as Ashley Hanley in there in the pressure near half court.
Dribbled right into the trap, forced a turnover.
That's what you'll get against some of these younger players that are in there for Hudson now. Kaylin Gibbons will come in. Quick jumper there, right side, rolls off the rim. The jumper there by Zenner. Rebound taken by Sophia Jonas, and a foul will be called. 9th team foul on the Cardinals. So the Raiders will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Foul is called on Kaylee Johnson. That is her second. So Sophia Jonas will go to the line for the 1-and-1, trying to get her first points of the night. Coming in for the first time tonight, Allison Michaels for the Hudson Raiders. Michaels, the senior forward. Coming back in, Savannah Hinke for Chippewa Falls, as well as Alicia Palms. Bristol Rochelle coming in now, again for the Cardinals. Definitely that time of the game, different bodies coming in. It's a 1-and-1 shot for Jonas, and the first one does fall, and that is her first point of the night.
Well, this is going to be a learning experience for the Raiders. They're going to go back and watch the tape and work on some things, because this Chippewa Falls team definitely came to play tonight.
Second one able to fall for Jonas, and not the typical game that Jonas has had so far in the year. She came in averaging 11 points on the year and just through the first 3 games, and just 2 points for her so far tonight. 62-40 lead for the Cardinals. Now under 2 minutes left to play. Ball on the ground goes out of bounds, and a turnover by the Cardinals. It'll be Hudson basketball, 1:57 remaining. The Cardinals will go to 2-2 on the year. The Raiders will fall to 1-3. Work around the perimeter. Feed on the inside, and a good shot there by Allison Michaels, getting her first playing time of the night and able to execute well there. 2 points for her makes it 62-42. Pause and play. And some more players coming in for Chippewa Falls, such as Megan Ludy.
Again, this is the first basketball game ever played in the new gymnasium here at newly renovated Hudson High School, and a first basketball webcast tonight.
No, it's not a win, but nonetheless, a great facility to broadcast from. 110 and counting, 62-42 lead for Chippewa Falls.
I want to say hello to Michael Healy, emailing in tonight.
Shot up no good, but a rebound taken by the Raiders. Now under a minute left to play. Feed it inside to Michaels, and Michaels, her shot off the glass, no good. And a jump ball called, and it'll stay Hudson basketball. Our first jump ball called of the night comes with 53 seconds remaining in the second half.
We also want to thank the Hudson Basketball Association for partnering with us this year, and we're going to continue to grow these basketball broadcasts. We've got a big schedule, and thank you for everything they do behind the scenes to promote and really improve these programs.
Shot right side, no good by Emily Juza in for the Raiders. Now three-pointer right side, that is good from Savannah Hinke. Hinke making the most of her playing time here tonight, makes it 65-42. Now with 30 seconds left to play. Pass left. Shot just inside the line. It falls. It'll be just a deep two-pointer from Grace Johnson. Now under 20 to play, 67-42. So both these two teams trading off some deep shots here to end this contest here tonight. Shot no good. And a rebound taken by Laura Douglas here for the Hudson Raiders. Now down to 5 seconds. See if the Raiders can get off one quick shot, and it's going to be no good there from Livy Boyle. And that's going to do it for our contest here tonight. The Chippewa Falls Cardinals are victorious over the Hudson Raiders by a score of 65-43. We'll take a quick pause, gather up the stats, get to the rest of our broadcast here tonight on HudsonBroadcast.com, powered by MSBN. Welcome back to HudsonBroadcast.com, powered by MSBN. We've just gone fun a little bit ago where the Hudson Raiders fall tonight. In time to get to our final stats, where the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, they were led by Aaliyah McMillan, led the way with 20 points. Kaylin Givens with 16. Alexis Zenner with 11. Maria Friedel with 6. Savannah Hinkie with 5. Also then Alicia Palms with 2. Kaylee Johnson with 2 points. For Chippewa Falls, for the Hudson Raiders, they were led by Lauren Stolzman and Audrey Hatfield with both 10 points. Melanie Carley with 9. Livy Boyle with 5. And then Sophia Jonas, Grace Johnson, Allison Michaels, and Annika Lewis with 2 points as well. So a tough night for the Hudson Raiders as they fall tonight. A tough contest. They fall to 1-3 on the season. Chippewa Falls, they improved to 2-2. So with the loss tonight, 1-3 for Hudson. Their next contest will be on Friday, December 7th on the road at River Falls. So for Hudson, they start off with 3 road games. They finally get their home game in their new gym and then go right back on the road. But luckily enough, they'll get 2 more home games after that road game at River Falls next week.
Well, it's a rivalry game. It's always a big rivalry in any sport, whether it's basketball or football or hockey, between Hudson and River Falls. Geographically very close, a long history. They've been playing forever, and hopefully they can go on the road and get back on the winning track next week. I think it was so important for Hudson coming out of that second half where the game was still within reach, and Chippewa Falls just came out of the chute smoking, and Hudson really didn't have a consistent answer for it. They shot very well, rebounded well. Chippewa Falls really out hustled Hudson, but there's some bright spots that Hudson can take away from this. The play of Hatfield for one, and if she can continue to develop and improve her inside game. She's definitely a big presence at 6'2", and they did some other good things. They have to rebound better. They have to shoot from free throws. They got to cut down on the turnovers, but it's a young team. They're going to continue to work, and there's some talent there. They'll continue to get better and hopefully have better results next week when they go against River Falls.
Yeah, we'll see what the Raiders can do at River Falls as they're able to take the loss tonight once again by a score of 62-42 at home here tonight against the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. So once again, the Hudson Raiders fall to a record of 1-3 on the young season. And I think you got to give a lot of credit to Chippewa Falls. 1-2 coming into this game, but we're kind of talking during the broadcast. They faced off to start the season against 2 very good opponents. The Cross Aquinas on Alaska 2, usually programs that are deep into the playoffs. The Cross Aquinas, a team that typically takes the team to state, or at least towards the state tournament as well. On Alaska is a team that usually is up there as well too. So I think Chippewa Falls is a team that's going to be up in that conference play as well this year too.
Well, they haven't traditionally the last few years. They have been very good. They've gone down to Madison a couple different times, so it's definitely a program that's had success, as has Hudson. In years ago. I mean, just for those of you who followed Hudson basketball for many years, you know this, but Hudson went to the state tournament 6 times in 8 years back in the late 90s and early 2000s under head coach Dave Johnson, and then even before that, back in the days of Martha Richardson in the late 80s, went on to play at Stanford. So I'm looking forward to really to getting to know this program and broadcasting these games. This is the first of 19 regular season broadcasts we're going to have, boys and girls, predominantly home. We are going to go on the road for a few as well, and then we hit playoff time. But opening game of the new gym, unfortunately, goes down to loss tonight. But looking forward to this broadcasting schedule. We're going to have the boys on the road at Park of Cottage Grove on Tuesday, and then back here at home for the boys on Friday.